Hello and welcome to my channel again. So today we are going to discuss something very important, and the topic is start on time. Okay, for an African youth, someone that is born in Africa, your life is already leading you by 3-0. That is the gospel truth. You cannot compete with your peers in other continents. So if you are born in Africa, you need to understand that you need to start on time. You need to start doing something on time, because it is always a race against poverty. Unless you are born in a family where your parents have enough, they've made provisions for you on where to start. But if you are someone like us that you need to hustle every day for everything you need as you grow in life, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to start on time. What do I mean by starting on time? Those ideas, those perceptions, those dreams you want to attain, you need to start learning them immediately. Okay, so I'm also going to give you some ideas, some skills, some businesses you can learn and start. Whether you are a student, whether you have no job, I don't know where you are right now, what you are doing, but I'm going to give you some ideas or some things that if you learn them, you can start making life better for yourself and for people who are also depending on you. Okay, so number one thing I want you to understand is there's need for resilience. You need to be strong. You need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that it is never going to be easy, because life is already leading you by 3-0. And if your parents are poor, life is leading you by 10-0. Okay, so you need to be very resilient in whatever you start. Learn it very well. So number one thing I'm going to tell you today, you need to learn if you are born in Africa, is this: you need to understand the concept of digital marketing. You need to understand how to sell. You need to understand what it means to pick a product, pick a product, make a video for the product, or even use AI to do a video, create a sales page, and put it out there for you to sell and make profit. Most people call it drop shipping. Some people call it e-commerce, depending on where you are. But the most important thing you need to learn is digital marketing. That's the first thing. Digital marketing is just the art of selling things online. It could be using Facebook adverts. We give Facebook money, we give YouTube money, we give Google money, we even give TikTok money for them to show our product to people in different locations. So if you are doing drop shipping or e-commerce, it is simply you picking a product from a particular place, maybe from a particular supplier, do a video, construct your sales page, and put it online for a higher amount. And then you'll be making good profits, because people come online every day, and then when they see what they like, if you're able to get their attention, they're going to buy your product from you. Okay, so another thing you need to learn is to understand sales and negotiation. When someone says no, you know how to follow up with the person. When someone says I can't afford it, I'm not ready for this now, you know what to tell them, and then you know how to follow up until they eventually make a purchase. Once you learn digital marketing, once you learn how to sell, I'm telling you the gospel truth, most of your problem has been solved. And the next you need to do is this: you keep developing this case, you keep learning different things, and then you cannot develop it if you are not practicing it, which means you need to keep practicing. You keep practicing how to design your sales page, how to run your promotion adverts, how to close sales, and then even how to sell higher products. In 2020, I started selling high ticket products during the lockdown. People were at home, and then I made up my mind that I cannot be at home and not doing anything. I started selling high ticket products on Facebook in Nigeria during the lockdown. So the same way I did it, you can also do it for yourself, instead of staying home, being broke, and not doing anything. And one good part is this: you are going to make good money doing it. But I'm not telling you that it is going to be easy. It is never going to be easy. It is stressful. It is going to toy with your mental health and everything, because you are dealing with people who don't know you. Okay, but then you need to understand that there is no way of making money that is easy. Okay, so another thing I think you should also learn is learn how to design your videos properly as a professional. Maybe you can use CapCut. These days CapCut has made it easy for people to design videos. Make some videos. Even if you don't have a product to sell, you can open a TikTok account, start editing some videos, and be posting. Okay, or embrace AI. There are so many wonderful AIs you can use to create videos, to grow your YouTube channels. But the point is this: you need to start early. You don't have to wait to get everything ready, to prepare everything. No, you need to start with what you have from where you are, and you need to start doing it immediately. You need to make a move. One of the best ways to judge someone's progress is for that person to move from this point here to this point. That is progress. The worst thing that will happen to you is getting stuck at a particular place. And then if you are somewhere right now, you are thinking of learning one thing, a particular skill, a particular product, a particular business, and then you are telling yourself you don't have time, you want to do it at the proper time. I am telling you, there is never an appropriate time. Start doing it immediately. Okay, so if you are not interested in business, you don't want to learn digital marketing, you don't want to learn video editing, you don't want to learn sales negotiation, you can learn other things like project management. Create an account on LinkedIn, write every good thing about yourself. Whatever you call yourself is what people will call you on the internet. That's just the gospel truth. The name you call yourself today, it is the name people will call you tomorrow on the internet. Okay, have integrity, learn project management, learn web development, learn UI UX. Okay, UI UX interface. These are things you learn. These are high in demand skills. Learn data analysis. These are things you learn so you can even land foreign clients who pay you money in dollar. And then if you don't want to do that, you can even start your own personalized YouTube channel. You can do AI channel, you can do a faceless channel. You can also show your face. Talk about your product, talk about your passion, show the things you do, record yourself while you're doing things and put it online. People will watch, and then you get money, you get recognition for it. But the point is this: as an African child, life is leading you by 3-0. And if your parents are poor, life is already leading you by 6-0. So you need to stand up today. You need to start doing something, and you need to start doing it immediately. You don't have to wait till you get everything ready. Start now, start early, fail big, and then gain your experiences. Because when you fail, you learn from your failure, and then you come back and keep doing what you want to do. So what am I telling you today? I am your brother-in-law, Onyeka Markins, and I'm telling you today, you need to rise. You need to learn how to do things. You need to also attend seminars, attend events. And I'm also telling you this today because, you see, courses, training, these things are shortcuts to life. They are cheat codes to life. Life have a cheat code. And what is a cheat code to life? Learning, opening yourself, making yourself free for personal development. Attend programs, attend trainings that will make your life better. Use that little money you have, pay for trainings, pay for people you want to get into that cycle so you can make your life better. Because one of the best places to get motivation in this life is when you get to a place you've not been. When you meet people that have gotten to a place you've not been, and then you aspire to be like them. That is one of the places to get your motivation. So you need to move into halls, you need to move into seminars, you need to go to places where you will see people who are winning, learn from them. So one of the things you need to do is, if you see any program, any seminar about maybe business seminar in regards to digital marketing, sales closing, making money from YouTube, or probably the data management, project management, data analytics, find a way to raise some money and attend the event. It is never a waste of time because you go there, you network, you meet people who are in the same line of business, so you can change your cycle. If your parents never had money, it is you that you need to walk into a cycle. You need to move into a table where they discuss business, where they discuss real life experiences, so that sometimes when you come back home where your head is full, you can have people you can share your experience with, and they have similar experiences. But if you want to remain at a place you are without doing anything and waiting for money to fall, it will never happen. Okay, so this is again your brother-in-law. I wish you the best. And then as you're watching this video, I want you to please subscribe to this channel so you can always see our video every time we post. And when you subscribe, turn on the notification button so that when we post, you are going to see our video. Thank you. One love.